Prince Harry planned to make a revelation about Kate Middleton in his best man speech as the Duchess of Cambridge married Prince William before his ex-girlfriend, Chelsea Davy, made him reconsider, a royal biographer claims. Kate Middleton and Prince William's spectacular 2011 royal wedding was watched by 2 billion people around the globe. Prince Harry took on the role of best man for his brother and also played a big part in organizing the reception celebrations. The Duke of Sussex was even responsible for a surprise for the newlyweds after they shared their memorable Buckingham Palace balcony kiss. Royal author Katie Nicholl, in her 2017 biography Harry, Life, Loss, and Love, gives details of Prince Harry's raucous best man speech at the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's wedding reception. However, she reveals that his girlfriend at the time, Chelsea Davy, made him delete one line in particular. Ms. Nichols writes, she had helped Harry edit the best man speech, sensitively advising him to take out a line about Kate's killer legs that might have embarrassed the bride. The royal biographer relates some of the highlights of Prince Harry's cheeky speech, that he made after the 300 reception guests had enjoyed a 3-course meal. She continues, it was affectionate, warm and funny and touched William deeply. When he said the couple's decade-long romance was his inspiration, there was a shy smile from Chelsea, while Kate shed a tear. The speech was peppered with Harry's classic sense of humor, and he ribbed his brother, William didn't have a romantic bone in his body before he met Kate, so I knew it was serious when William suddenly started chewing down the phone at Kate. Famous for his mimicry, Harry then impersonated his brother calling Kate Babykins, too much laughter from the guests. Before Harry wed Meghan Markle, Ms. Davy was the most well-known of his flames, and the couple had an on-off relationship for 7 years. Ms. Davy was part of the celebrations of the 2011 royal wedding, however Ms. Nicholl reveals that seeing Kate's example convinced her that she could never be royal. Ms. Nicholl writes, being part of the royal wedding had made Chelsea's mind up once and for all. The life of a royal bride was not for her and she told Harry she could never make the sacrifices Kate had made. Meghan Markle is just weeks away from becoming a mum for the first time. Baby Sussex, who will be 7th in line to the throne, is expected to arrive in April. Like most parents-to-be, Meghan and Harry are probably making all the last-minute arrangements and getting everything ready for their bundle of joy. It's uncertain where the couple have decided to have their baby, with many reports claiming they're not following in the Duchess of Cambridge's footsteps and going to the Lindo wing in Paddington. But there are a few slightly bizarre things the couple will have to do thanks to royal protocol and procedure. We also expect the Duchess will break quite a few big rules, just as her mother-in-law Princess Diana and Kate did. When any child is born in the royal family, the Queen must be the first to know before the official announcement. It's reported that Prince William rang his grandmother on an encrypted phone when Prince George was born. This means that rather than calling their parents or best pals first, Prince Harry will have to get on the phone to his nan immediately. The midwives who are present for the royal birth will all be sworn to secrecy. Kate reportedly had a 20-strong medical team for her 3 births, including 2 obstetricians, 3 midwives, 3 anesthesiologists, 4 surgical staff members, 2 special care staffers, 4 pediatricians, 1 lab technician for blood tests, and 3 or 4 managers. The entire team was on call for 3 months before Kate's due date, which meant they had to stay off the booze. Even though we don't know if Meghan will be in the Lindo team, as she's delivering a royal baby, chances are she'll have a big team around her. This is currently Tony Appleton, who announced the birth of Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis after the Kate gave birth. He'll be dressed in full uniform and ringing his bell. It's a medieval tradition which began because people couldn't read or write. It's likely that the birth will be announced on Twitter, a tradition started with the birth of Prince George. There will probably also be an easel outside Buckingham Palace detailing the time of birth and the weight. There will also be a brief update on how mum and baby are getting on. It's traditional for royal babies to be born at home. The Queen followed the rules and had all her children at Buckingham Palace, but Kate Middleton decided against it. Princess Diana also broke this rule with her sons Prince Harry and Prince William and gave birth in St. Mary's Hospital's Linda Wing. This was another tradition that Diana and Charles broke. Up until William's birth, as was traditional with the time generally, giving birth was a female-only event and fathers were not allowed in the delivery room. But times have changed and we imagine Harry will be right by Meghan's side supporting her and holding her hand as his first son or daughter is born. Meghan Markle needs to be told the difference between celebrity and royal, according to Prince Harry's biographer. Meghan has been attacked for the lavish baby shower she held in New York this week. Guests reportedly received presents of £445 suitcases while attending the bash at the £57,000 a-night hotel suite in the Mark Hotel. Her elaborate 5-day trip to New York was widely perceived as an exhibition of extravagance at a time of national hardship according to the royal biographer, Angela Levine. Kensington Palace's social media account received large amounts of criticism for the private event. Ms. Levin explained she fears for Harry since the Duchess of Sussex is reckless with her own reputation. Harry previously insisted to Ms. Levin that he had no interest in becoming a celebrity and instead wanted to be taken seriously for his contribution into public life. Ms. Levin wrote in the Mail on Sunday that it is more telling Harry stayed at home and handed out food to children while Meghan partied. Ms. Levin continued to question how Meghan can fit her luxuried lifestyle with her patronage of Smart Works. Meghan was granted patronage by the Queen for Smart Works, which uses donated clothes to help vulnerable and long-term unemployed women find jobs. The biographer highlighted that Meghan then met with the charity's clients in an outfit that cost £5,600. Ms. Levin said, "She seems to lack respect for ways of behaving that go back generations. There are times, too, when she seems unwilling to listen, preferring instead to press her own views home. Being royal comes with duties and obligations quite different from those of Hollywood. Yet I am not so sure this is something she accepts, unlike her husband." Ms. Levin added that Harry needs to contradict his wife. She said, while congratulating Meghan on the many things she has accomplished, Harry must also explain in clear terms what she is getting so wrong. Meghan Markle dazzled in an elegant locally inspired Moroccan dress for tonight's reception hosted by the British ambassador to Morocco on the second day of the royal couple's visit to the African nation. Meghan modestly hid her blooming baby bump in the Dior number as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex arrived at the British Embassy in Rabat. Meghan and Prince Harry were greeted by various officials and the ambassador's family. Meghan was presented with a beautiful bouquet of bright flowers before the couple's hands were washed in traditional rose water and dried in plush white towels. Meghan's henna tattoo, which she received earlier today in celebration of her pregnancy, was noticeably faded. With Harry watching, Meghan had a floral pattern painted on her left hand and wrist during a visit to a boarding house in the Atlas Mountains. The henna tattoo, popular in Morocco, is seen as good luck for pregnant women. Samira Ati, 17, who created the design said, "It's tradition for pregnant women in Morocco to have a henna tattoo. We do it for major celebrations like getting married or having a baby. It's like the plant of paradise, so we use it to mark all major occasions." When the artwork was finished, the Duchess praised Samira, saying that's really lovely before giving Prince Harry a closer look. Baby Sussex was the theme of the day for the students as they sang songs of good luck for Harry and Meghan's first child due in late April or early May. The custom of henna tattoos is thought to have originated in North Africa before spreading across the Middle East and parts of Asia. Dye made from henna, a plant of paradise, stays on as a tattoo for up to 2 weeks with a brown paste made from pulping the bark. Meghan received a temporary adornment while learning about the Moroccan NGO Education for All project run in the town of Ani and founded by British entrepreneur Michael Mchugo. They visited classrooms where most of the girls, whose remote mountain families do not have access to secondary schools, were fluent only in French. This was not a problem Meghan, who delights schoolgirls as she conversed with them in French. She asked, "Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire quand tu quittes l'école? What do you want to do when you leave school?" And she went on to ask the teenagers in French if they plan to go to university. The first Education for All, EFA, project was opened in 2007 and it now has 50 EFA girls enrolled at university and educates dozens more at its 6 girls' boarding houses. Meghan and Harry are in Morocco at the request of the UK government as part of a charm offensive, or soft diplomacy, ahead of the UK exit from the EU next month. The royal couple's last day in the African nation is tomorrow. Prince Harry planned to make a revelation about Kate Middleton in his best man speech as the Duchess of Cambridge married Prince William before his ex-girlfriend, Chelsea.